Shalom to the Lord's elect. Let's begin this lesson by giving honor and glory to the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yahawah, our Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi. Again, Brakata Yahawah, Brakata Yahawashi, Brakata Yahawah, Brakata Yahawashi, Kol Halal Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Qadash. Let's give double honors to our leaders, our head apostles, the elders, the bishop from the great millstone that taught us this truth and salutation. Peace to the Lord's elect. We're going to get right into it. So much is happening as we prepare to welcome our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi, the only begotten Son who is coming for his elect, the remnant of Israel. Again, salvation is not for everybody. Salvation is only for the children of Israel. All right, the large multitude, that's where all Israelites, okay, all Israelite, the large multitude are all Israelite. The one Ezra saw in 2nd Ezra chapter 2 verse 42 and Revelation 7 verse 9, the large multitude are all referring to Israelite. Okay, that's right, that's the 144,000. That's the tabernacle of David. All right, that's the tabernacle of David that's going to be built. Okay, that's all. It's going to be order in the kingdom. Yahawashi, and then Yahawashi is going to be King David, the 144,000. And that's right. Oh, the 12 apostles, the 144,000. That's right. And then the large multitude, men, women, children, pregnant women. The Lord is coming to do miraculous in the kingdom of heaven. Okay, the people that are going to take over the rulership is Yahawashi and the Israelite, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, African American, Native Indians. That's right. These are the children of Israel, the speckled birds spread among all these nations. Remember, the Lord scattered us among all these nations. So Israelites are going to come looking like the so-called Chinese, the so-called white men, the so-called Japanese, the so-called Arab. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But we thank the Lord that this captivity is almost over. And as this nation prepare for the last war mentioned in the book of Revelation, and it says 11, the Revelation 11 says the second war is past. Behold, the third war cometh quickly. Everybody is back in their lot. If you are a prophet of old, you're going to come back in your lot, like he says in the book of Isaiah 34, I believe 16 and 17. He cast lots for them. Okay, so if you are a gangbanger and you are 2/3, you're going to come back in your lot as a 2/3. You see, you can't make yourself an elect. Only the elect are going to be doing what the elect are supposed to be doing in this last days. Seeking the Lord and believing in the testimony of our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi. Okay, only the elect are going to be doing it. Okay, let's open it up with 1 Thessalonians, and then we're gonna get the article. I don't want this thing to be long because I find I'm not in my regular, my usual spot. Like I said, I'm in the continent of Africa. I'm in Ghana right now, and the network here is not the greatest, but we're gonna do the best that we can to continue to push this word here. That that's what we're supposed to do as the men of the Lord. Feed the sheep. It doesn't matter where we are. We gotta bring this word up and glorify our King for what He has done for us, man. You see, this is the least that we can do. Making our body a living sacrifice is the least that we can do, given what our King Yahawashi went through for us. Okay, we appreciate the sacrifice. So we're also putting our best foot forward for the King. Okay, putting our best foot forward for the King through the Spirit and power of the King Yahawashi. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. Okay, it says here, but of the times and the season, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourself know perfectly that the day of the Lord so come as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Okay, that peace and safety is going to come in the form of during the Third World War, before the Third World War, when they introduced the micro to the CHIP, because what is happening around the world, they are not reporting in the Western world. The mainstream media is not covering it. War is right at the door. The mainstream media is not covering it. Why is that? Because they want it as a surprise. You see, they want people to be shocked. So when you see nuclear missile inbound and you see, the financial system collapsing at the same time, guess what? So when they bring the solution, you will be ready to take whatever solution that they implement. You know what I mean? The form of the micro to the CHIP. That is where it's all leading to. That's where it's all leading to. Revelation 13:16 is going to be fulfilled very, 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 very soon. It is at the door, but they're just waiting for the perfect opportunity to introduce it. That's why we have to be on top of it. There are new listeners coming to this forum and other forum, particularly, because they know that we have the truth through the spirit and power of our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi. So people want answers. You're not going to find answers in those hollowed houses called churches. You're not. Because they want to keep you comfortable. They're not going to tell you what is happening. They want to tell you that everything is going to be fine. Jesus, sweet baby Jesus, that pale skin, white skin, pale skin, blue eye, blonde hair, that devil is coming to save everybody. So continue to live wickedly, all because Jesus died for your sin. So as soon as you die for your sin, it's okay to continue to eat whatever your heart desire and continue to live wickedly. And that's what they are telling you in the churches. Because why? You have a grace period. The grace period is to make sure that we are doing the things that are pleasing to the Lord. Okay, the grace period. Someone freaking family, you miss your bill. Sorry, you miss your payment, your rent. And you go to your landlord. Listen, man, I'm sure this man. Listen, the overtime that I thought was gonna come through didn't come through. Things are very, very hard for me. Can you please give me to maybe the middle of the month, and then I'll make things right. And then if you are regular, you pay your rent on time, guess what? Your landlord will say, okay, listen, man, I will give you that grace period. Okay, so, so family, that grace period is not for you to be accumulating all that debt. You have the money now, you see Air Jordan, and they say there's a new Air Jordan coming out, and then you go and drop $1,500 on the shoe. What sense does that make? Should we continue to live in sin? No. Absolutely no. We are making things right, showing our faith to the Lord Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, showing him that the sacrifice that he made for us is not in vain. It's not in vain. Okay? It's not in vain. It is to make things right. If you read the book of Isaiah 53, all the stuff that he went through, you read the book of John, the way he was mocked, the way he was beaten, slapped, spat on, and you think it's in vain? Anyhow, let's continue. It said, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape it. You hear that? But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. You are not in darkness, because you're following the prophets and the apostles, starting with our head apostles all the way down. You're listening to the lessons. You know what I mean? You listen and then you believe in the testimony of our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi. You are considered the wise virgin. You see, you have your oil, which is this truth. It says knowledge and wisdom is going to be the stability of the time and the strength of our salvation. The fear of the Lord is what? It's his treasure. The fear. It all boils down to the fear, the fear, the fear. Someone fears you. Guess what? They are going to do what? They're going to do things to please you. They're not going to be doing something to upset you. It's like I said, I always use this. Your boss says, listen, if you are late again, guess what? You are fired. This is a job that you need to survive. Family, you come home that day, you're going to set 6 alarms so that you can wake up on time and go to work. Because why? That is fear. Fear changes behavior. You see? But people are not afraid of the Lord. So they're doing whatever their heart desire. The Lord, that's Jake. They're not afraid of it, but the fear is coming though. Don't worry, it will come. It says, ye are all children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. That's what we are doing right now, being sober-minded, following the testimony of our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi. Know where the truth is. Okay? Know where the truth is. All this bogged out Israelites out there, just out of it is sad, preaching out of their belly. They're not going through the precept. They are not going to the prophetic words, especially when it comes to the church. They're not going through the prophetic books. They're always in the New Testament. They said the Old Testament is done away with. Are you crazy? But anyhow, family, we're going to get right into it. You are not of the dark. Okay, you are of the light. Yahawashi is the light. The light is in you. Yahawashi is the vine, and we are the branches. If that branch is cut off from the vine, guess what? It withers away. If you're not part of the vine, you're not going to survive. You're not going to survive. It's that simple. You have to be part of Yahawashi. You see, He is the vine, and we are the branches. But anyhow, family, let's get right into it. I don't want this thing to be long. I want to make it quick. Eh? Quick and short, through the spirit and power of our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. This is Haltena radio show reporting. This update was done at 5:20 p.m. What time is it now? Now 5:24. I think we are 4 hours ahead of the Eastern Standard Time. So anyhow, let's get right into it, family. So update from Haltena, 5:20 p.m. Poland Army Chief prepare for full-scale war with Russia, and that's where it's all heading to. That's why we have to continue to be on top of this. This is the last war to lead to what? The last war leading to the second coming of our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi. This is a high time to awake out of sleep. That's why we are not playing with these prophecies. We are not playing with these prophecies. Poland's Army Chief of Staff, General I will call Wisław Kukula, today publicly urged his people and nation to prepare for full-scale war with Russia. How come the West, America, Canada, no, they are not saying anything about it. Britain, no, they're not telling their people about it. Because why? They're doing that for a reason. Panic, chaos. Guess what? When solution comes in, you know that people are going to be desperate. They're going to be desperate. They're going to take that charagma. They're going to take that charagma. But we're telling you never to touch that thing. That micro to the CHIP, never to take it. We're warning you, we're warning you, we're warning you. You trust in the process. If you believe in this testimony, Yahawashi, and you believe in, you believe in the second coming, you believe in the resurrection, you are good. You have this truth, you are good. So knowledge and wisdom is going to be the stability of the time and the strength of our salvation. Actually, I just quoted it earlier, but the Lord wanted me to bring it out again because you have this truth. You have this truth, man. You have this truth. The prophets have been saying, starting with our head apostles, they've been telling us about this time. Family, we are in it. The vision was for an appointed time, but at the end they shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. It is here. It is here, man. He said Poland is preparing the military for full-scale conflict with Russia. Polish Supreme Commanding General Wisław Kukula said at a press conference, Poland needs to prepare its soldiers for all-out conflict. Its armed forces chief of staff said on Wednesday as the country boasts the number of troops on its border with Russia and Belarus. Poland's relations with Russia and its ally Belarus have deteriorated sharply since Moscow sent tens of thousands of troops into neighboring Ukraine on February 24, 2022, starting a war that is still being fought. Today, we need to prepare for forces to full-scale conflict. It tells you that this is the plan from the beginning. That's why Russia needs to be colonized. Russia needs to be colonized. And we think Putin's going to sit back and see Russia colonized? No, this is how the Lord set it up. Set it up perfectly to finally bring down the West, because it's going to be Russia that's going to take down the West. You see, today we need to prepare for prepare our forces for full-scale conflict, not an asymmetric type conflict. Army Chief of Staff General Wisław Kukula told a press conference. This forces us to find a good balance between the border mission and maintaining the intensity of training in the army, he said. Speaking at the same event, Deputy Defense Minister Powell Bajda said that as of August, the number of troops guarding Poland's eastern border will be increased to 8,000 from the current 6,000, with an additional rear guard of 9,000 able to step up within 48 hours. In May, Poland announced details of East Shield, a 10 billion zloty, which is 2.5 billion program to beef up defenses along the border with Belarus and Russia, which it plans to complete the plans by 2028. Family, so you see it. That is what is happening. That is what is happening. And we say Tawada Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And then here, listen to the Greek Prime Minister today. It says here, Mitsotakis, K. Mitsotakis, the Russian eater. We will continue to support Ukraine until Russia is defeated. That's the plan of the West. This is coming from the Greek prime minister. You see, this is the plan of the world. They all singing the same song. Because America collapsed, every single one of them is going down with America. So guess what? This is how, this is how the Lord set it up. That is why it's better to fear the Lord. It's better to fear the Lord. We didn't know that the Lord was the one that is ruling in the kingdom of men. Now we know. He told you in the book of Daniel 4:17. Everybody's about to know who Yahawashi is. You see, when we left Egypt, his name was not that known. He wasn't known. But after the deliverance in Egypt, after all the destruction he brought upon the Egyptians, that's why killing the firstborn of men and beasts, guess what? Everybody knew. And all the wars that this nation fought against us, they all came against us, and the Lord delivered us out of every single one of them. That's when these nations, they started to fear the Lord. But guess what? That fear is no more here, because Esau, Edom, when he took over, he made himself God. The self-proclaimed white man, he made himself God. That's who everybody follows. But guess what? He's not God. Actually, you know what? Let's go there. Let me bring that precept here. Let's go to I think Ezekiel 26. I think Ezekiel 26 quickly, family. I don't want this thing to be long, because I find if it's long, it takes forever to upload. It took me about 6 hours to upload the video yesterday. But, it's all good. At least it went up. So we thank the Lord, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi for that. Ezekiel 26. Ezekiel 26. It says here, listen to what the Lord says. It said, therefore, thus says the Lord Yahawah. Actually, let's read this in the NLT. NLT, Ezekiel 26, starting from verse 3. Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord Yahawah says. I am your enemy, O Tyre, that's modern day America, the West, Esau, Edom, that's right. And I will bring many nations against you like the waves of the sea, crashing against your shoreline. They will destroy the walls of Tyre and tear down its towers. I will scrape away its soil and make it a bare rock. It will be just a rock in the sea, a place for fishermen to spread their net. For I have spoken, says the sovereign Lord Yahawah. Tyre will become the prey of many nations, and its mainland village will be destroyed by the sword. Then they will know that I am the Lord. This is what the sovereign Lord says. From the north I will bring King Nebuchadnezzar. No, is this the one I'm looking for? Is it Ezekiel 26? Please bear with me. I don't think this is it. Let me see. Is it thou have said you are God, but you are no God? Please bear with me. I think I was reading the wrong one. Is it 28? Oh yeah, it's 28. Sorry, family. My apologies there. I sincerely apologize. Here it says Tyrese. Tyrese, yes, it says here, son of man. Listen, let's read. Son of man, give the prince of Tyre this message from the sovereign Lord Yahawah. In your great pride, talking about the modern day America. That's right. You see, the West, the last leg of the Roman Empire, the Esau Edom's kingdom. That's right. This is the message. The same way the Lord, when he sent Moses to Pharaoh, that's right. America is Esau Edom is the modern day Pharaoh. Okay, son of man, give the prince of Tyre this message from the sovereign Lord Yahawah. In your great pride, you claim I am God. That's right. That's what he did. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3 down. He says, I am God. I sit on divine throne in the heart of the sea. But you are only a man and not a God. Though you boast that you are God, that's right. The Lord is speaking to you. That's how they feel. They got AI technology. We have this. Oh, now we don't need women to bring forth children anymore. That's right. Yeah, the Lord said, you are no God. He said, you regard yourself as wiser than Daniel and think no secret is hidden from you. With your wisdom and understanding, you have amassed great wealth, gold and silver for your treasury. Yes, your wisdom has made you very rich, and your riches have made you very proud. That's right. This is what the Lord is saying. You have made them very proud. Look at them. They think constantly talking about how in 2030 we're going to do this, 2050 we're going to do this. You know what? They in their mind, that the Bible says what? They think their inward thought is that what? Their kingdom is going to go on forever. But you're sadly mistaken, man. Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord Yahawah says. Because you think you are as wise as God And I will now bring against you a foreign army, the terror of the nations. They will draw their swords against your marvelous wisdom and defile your splendor. That is what is coming. And that is why you need to fear the Lord. And which nation is it bringing? The fierce nation is who? Russia. Russia. Russia and its allies. They are about to take down Babylon the Great. So here, the Greek prime minister, listen to what he says. It says here, why were the declaration of war on the 75th anniversary of the founding of NATO made? Listen to the Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis declared today that it is in our interest to support Ukraine. The alliance will continue to support Ukraine until the Russians are defeated. Without any Greek citizens understanding why he says this publicly and creates such a gap in relations with Moscow, he could do what he is doing and give the same help to Ukraine as he is giving now without making Russophagic statement that do not help anywhere, at least apparently, because there is also the opposite reading. Such intense war-like statements against Russia are made to throw ashes in eyes of the West, as the imports of natural gas into Greece from Russia have soared in 2024, with their final beneficiary, relatives and friends of Maximus, who have underground deals with Moscow. And Moscow is not bothered at all, which sells its natural gas underground to the one who placed the anti-Russian fanatic. Family, this whole thing is just it's a big mess. By the end of the day, guess what? He has to say that because what? He's control. You think these prime ministers are running anything? They are not running anything. It's the elite that put them there. And he's also a member of what? The WEF, the World Economic Forum. You see? But the good news is, family, this whole scam is coming to an end. This whole scam that we call, yes, right. This whole scam, it's all coming to an end. You know, Esau, Edom, it's the basis of men. You see, they corrupted the world. They put a suit on, they shaved their face clean, they put a tie on, and the whole world think that these people are somebody. You know, they are nobody, man. And look at this, a small nation like Luxembourg signs security deal with Luxembourg, a security deal with Ukraine. Listen to this one from RT. It says Kyiv has already sealed similar deals with several NATO members, including the US and Britain. Okay. Kyiv signed a security deal with Luxembourg on Wednesday with Ukrainian leader Vladimir Zelensky, describing the agreement as political and value-based cooperation. Luxembourg is a small duchy with a population of what? Less than 1 million people, who shares border with France, Germany, and Belgium. It is one of the founding members of NATO. Zelensky and Prime Minister Luc Frieden signed the pact in what? In Washington, D.C., where they attended a NATO summit. Yeah, it's all preparing for Third World War. They all have no choice but to family. They are going full steam ahead. Remember what the Lord says? He's going to harden Pharaoh's heart. Family, the Bible tells it clearly that there's nothing new under the sun. The same way our power, Yahawah, hardened Pharaoh's heart. So anytime our leader, Moses, went to before Pharaoh, he said no to what? No to Moses. So the Lord can show his power. So the fact that all these nations, they know Russia has the most nuclear warheads, they know that. And Russia is farming. Russia is going to be aligning with North Korea, China, and then the global south, Iran, together. Family, is going to be beautiful, man. This is the war to end all wars. Remember, this is leading to what? The introduction of our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi, along with thousands and thousands of angels. So yeah, it has to be the greatest battle of all time. You see, and that's what is coming. That's why it says in the book of Revelation 12:7, it says Michael and his angel fought against the dragon and his angel. And nothing. Actually, let's go there. Let's go to Revelation 12:7 quickly. Revelation 12:7. Let me go there quickly. Revelation 12, verse 7. It says here, Revelation 12:7. It says here, and there was war in heaven. That's going to take place here. And then what? It says here, in heaven, it says here, and Michael and his angels, that's right, when Yahawashi shows up in the midst of Third World War, fought against the dragon, which represents Esau and his military. Because what they are fighting for right now is what? They want to carve Russia. They want to colonize Russia, right? But family, the moment they see the angels and Yahawashi, they're going to put all their differences aside. That's what's about to happen. And they're going to tend to fight what? the angels and Yahawashi, because they're gonna say what? Yeah, they are under what? Alien attack. That's right. They call the chariot UFOs. So they're gonna put their differences aside and fight the second coming. They're gonna fight Yahawashi. Well, how do you think that's gonna end up? And end up for them. It says here, and there was war in the heaven, and Michael and his angel. That's why it says Michael shall stand up for the children of Israel. Daniel 12:1, right? That's the time. It says here, and there was war in heaven, and Michael and his angel fought against the dragons, and the dragon fought and his angel, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. Are you listening to this? Neither their place found any more in heaven. That's why Yahawashi is coming to put down this kingdom. And that great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, that's right, nothing new under the sun, called the devil and Satan. And Satan means adversary. Deceiver, devil means the deceiver, that's right. Which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were represent what? His military. That's right. His missile, his aircraft, and everything that's right attached to these people. This is what they use to deceive the world. You see, the Lord is going to bring it all down. And your drone technology is not going to help you. Your AI is not going to help you. Everything associated with this devil is going to be destroyed. And Apostle Peter said it best in Second Peter chapter 3 verse 10 down. He said, the elements shall melt with fervent heat, roughly paraphrasing. And we can't wait. Family, we putting curses. I just heard this decree yesterday. Yeah, we're going to continue to pray. Pray curses upon America. That's right. We ask that the Lord will hurry up and destroy this wicked place. Family, we want the kingdom. We want the kingdom, man. We want the kingdom. So we got to continue to pray curses. You get up before your feet touch the ground. Send those curses out. Send those curses out that the Lord will cut the time short for us. Destroy this place and establish the kingdom. Establish the kingdom in righteousness. That's what we want. He says here, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom. Listen, I didn't even know this was coming next. And strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. This devil. And they put a friggin' bacon on your sandwiches, and then they look at you guys. You guys eating it. They know what we're not supposed to eat. But they push it on you anyway because they know how simple Jake is. Jake is always trying to please the oppressor. Oh yeah, I can eat pork. I can eat this. Esau says I can eat it. Esau gave me freedom and liberty. Yeah, to be the biggest whore. And Esau says, oh yeah, he made it easy for me to go and delete my baby. That's right. That's right. He created all this baby deleting clinic in your neighborhood because Esau loves you. That's how much Esau loves you. This man is the devil, he is Satan, and you continue to follow him. Guess what? The Lord is going to delete you too. But let's go here. Where is it? Where's the other article? I read that already. Yeah, China advises NATO to think about its actions, not blame others in Ukraine mission. You see how China is speaking boldly right now? It said, let the weak say I'm strong. Before, China used to sit back and take whatever America says. And whatever the West says, oh yeah, they just follow along. But guess what? Now, that's not the case. That's not the case. You see, the NATO Washington Summit declaration is filled with Cold War mentality and belligerent rhetoric. The China-related paragraphs are provocative with obvious lies and smears. We firmly reject and deplore these accusations and have lodged serious representations with NATO, the mission added. That's right. The mission added. Yeah. Yeah, it's the West. They love the war. They love war. And guess what? That's what they're supposed to do, man. Once you understand this word here, you know that the Lord created them to do what? Take peace from the earth. Revelation 6:4. So you're sitting back, you said, man, the Lord, don't play with the Lord Yahawah. That is the one that you need to fear. Look at everybody is playing their role in this movie. And you're still not afraid of the Lord. You think they are just doing it on their own? No. You see? Anyway, let's continue here. Let's go to, what's the article that I want to share with you? Not this one here. Where is it? Yeah, everybody's calling. Let's go through this. The headline. We're just gonna read the headline, family. Like I said, I don't want this thing to be too long. Eh? Moscow not to take part in a new summit on Ukraine. Russian Deputy Foreign Minister. That's right. Russia says the hell with peace. We're not taking peace. We're not listening to the West. You can't trust the West. Guess what? That's what we want. Nobody's talking about no peace. Brakata Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Because Ecclesiastes tells us, Ecclesiastes 3, 8 or 9, it tells us what? This is a time of, there's a time and season for everything, roughly paraphrasing. But then it goes on and to tell you the time to be born and the time to die. And then you go down to verse 8, tells you there's a time of what? Peace, eh? And a time of war. Actually, does it say peace, family? I might as well go there. Let's go there quickly. No. Let's go to the Bible. Let's go to Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes 3 quickly. From the top, it tells you what? For to everything there is a season, right? And a time to every purpose under the heaven. And then you skip down to verse 8. It tells you what? It says a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. And this is definitely not a time of peace, because this is what? The introduction of our King, our Redeemer, Yahawashi. So it's going to be brutal. Brutal. That's what is coming. Let's go there. I think I missed something here. Yeah, they're telling what? Senator Welch calls on Biden to withdraw from presidential race for good of the country. Yeah. They know it's over. You see the division right here? It's over because the Lord is showing his power. He's telling you that he put the basis of man. This man has been sick for this. He's been sick for years. They just put that puppet in your face, telling you that he's running what? If somebody have to change your diaper, hold your hand, and you don't, somebody have to feed you, right? They can't leave you in a room by yourself for 2 minutes, and somebody have to be around with family. You know, you're not running anything, family. You're not running anything, you know. It goes to show you that the Lord is telling you that it's decay. America, it is finished. Your favorite America, Trump is not going to make anything better. Trump is not going to save anybody. Trump can save himself. Okay, you have a convicted criminal running for an office. Let that make sense. This is why you should be afraid of the Lord. A convicted criminal is running for the biggest office. This is a big joke. The Lord is just making fun of America right now. I've made you vile. You are gazing stock. It says in the book of Nahum. This is from the People's Voice. It says here, UK government docs quietly admit that, you know that thing they gave you 3 or 4 years ago now? The one that you having conversation with your mother, the next thing you know, your mother is in the grave. Yeah, that thing, yeah, that's what is happening. They're telling you that thing, the Pokemon, we call it Pokemon. That's right. Will delete millions of children. Yeah, this is Esau Edom. And if you're still trusting in him, that is on you. But the men of the Lord continue to tell you, the Bible says, don't trust thine enemy. Esau is one of your enemies. Self-proclaimed white man is one of your enemies. Don't trust him. You see? Top neurologist says Biden definitely has what? Parkinson's disease. Yeah, they're telling you. They're telling you. This place is finished. And your best move is to seek the Lord. Family, I just want to bring this thing out quickly. Okay, so yeah, war is coming. Pestilences, diseases, everything is all coming together. And that's right. And the only one that needs to be feared is the Most High Yahawah. Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Again, I will leave it there, family. All praises, honor, glory to the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash, Shalom.